this is an issue that I am very, very passionate about. I'm passionate about raising the minimum wage for 3 reasons. The first reason I'm passionate about raising the minimum wage is because it rebalances the economy. The second reason why I'm passionate about it, well, 4 reasons, I take that back, is it grows the state and local economy. 3, it increases productivity. And 4, it lifts people out of poverty, which I think is the most important part. And I think the part that we as Americans need to think about the most. Now, let's go to our first reason, rebalancing the economy. So what we've seen from America over this coming out of this recession is we've seen this a continued income inequality in this country, where rich people continue to get richer and the poor continue to get poorer. And even though we see record corporate profits, CEOs making 11, 12, 24, 25, 100, 200 times more than their employees, the middle class and the working class never receives these benefits. Those individuals on the minimum wage never get those benefits. They're always at the bottom of the totem pole. The American dream cannot be realized for them because they'll never be able to get out of the fact that they can't pay their bills on time. Right now, at the current rate of our minimum wage, an average person makes $15,000 a year. Can you just imagine trying to support a family on $15,000 a year? Right? Can you imagine that? Not to mention the fact that when they're on a minimum wage supporting a family, they have to depend upon government programs. They have to depend upon WIC. They have to depend upon welfare. They depend on Section 8 housing to supplement the fact they're not making enough money. So we raise the minimum wage. We rebalance the economy. We funnel the prosperity not only to the top but to everybody. When you rebalance the wealth, and it's not redistribution. For all those crazy people out there think, oh, you're redistributing. These people are working. They're working hard. They're working hard for the money, America. Let's give them a fair shot at working for the money. But when they're putting money in, the people of the top 1% will benefit even more because there's more money going into the economy. I've talked about this on my show before. It's an economic theory called the money multiplier. For every dollar you put into the economy, you create $4 on the onset of that. Giving these individuals more money to spend means they're gonna invest in small local businesses. They're gonna invest in grocery stores, gas stations, community centers, which leads me to my next point. When you raise the minimum wage, you grow the local and state economy, right? When you allow people to have more power to purchase, you increase sales tax revenue, you increase local tax revenue, you also increase people's ability to buy homes, to buy rent, to make discretionary purchases, on and on and on and on. Now, the third reason. You increase minimum wage, you increase productivity. So there is going to be a cost to businesses, which is what the Republicans are crying about. This you raise the minimum wage $1. Now we're gonna have to spend more money. But let's just talk about that. When a worker is making more money, they're more likely to stay in the job that they're currently in. They're more likely to be to work on time. They're more likely to have a better home life or a better work-life balance. And that work-life balance, as we all know, as all the studies have shown, increased productivity. That increase in productivity means even though you're going to have a small increase in labor cost, that labor cost is going to be offset by the fact that you have a more productive worker. A more productive workforce means you're producing more things. Producing more things mean you're making more money. At the end of the day, the person at the top, the person that runs the corporation, the millionaire or billionaire, will still make record profits, even though the little guy is getting a bigger piece of the cookie. So I gave you all the economic justification as to why we need to raise the minimum wage. But hell, America, screw the economic justifications. Please tell me why that those that are rich in this country want to make sure that they stay rich and the poor stay poor. That's what this is about. The Senate and the House of Representatives are made up of the Millionaires Club. Everybody's in there is worth more than $1 million. John Boehner is worth more than $1 million. And all they want to do is make sure that we stay down. They want to make sure that our American dream is not reachable, because when we reach if they're afraid that if poor folks in this country reach their American dream, we'll probably have something to say about the fact that they are running this country amok. They're probably right. But we should have a say because we are just as much Americans as Mr. Adelson or as the Koch brothers or as all these millionaires and billionaires. We still wake up and we still pledge allegiance to the same flag. We still sing God Bless America, and we still put our hands on our hearts. And therefore, just because of that, we are all part of this country, and no one person should have more control than the other person has. And the fact that they control when we will receive a wage increase because they control the power of the Congress, as we talked about earlier in the show, they are going to block this with everything they can. But there are some good people out there who are millionaires and billionaires supporting this. One of them happens to be the CEO of Costco, who believes we should raise the minimum wage to be more than just $10.10. America, it is time for change. This change can only come when we fight for it. Now, and I wanna applaud Senator Harkin and Congressman Miller for their particular bill, because not only does their bill raise the minimum wage, but it also makes it so we'll never have to have this conversation again in this country, because it will peg the minimum wage to inflation, meaning that as cost goes up, as the consumer price index goes up, your pay will go up automatically. That means corporations will not be able to have the influence that they have on when you get paid or how you get paid or how much you make. This will be something that is dictated to them by the economy. You see, your boss, the millionaire and billionaire, they get cost of living increases. Sadly, the poor people don't. It's time for us to change that, America. We can only do that if and when we work together. So let's raise the minimum wage. I support it. So should you.